Good afternoon and welcome to the selection for the Southwest Transit Team candidates. The selection was very challenging, but we were up to the task, and upon investigating every team member's backgrounds and their motivations, their goals, we came up with the final four. I selected Elizabeth, Caitlin, Natalie, and Susan after carefully considering each candidate's potential value to the Southwest Transit Team. Elizabeth was my choice because of her capacity for cooperation, problem solving, adaptability, and listening. Caitlin was chosen because she appreciates difficult assignments and she performs well under pressure, and her perfectionism may be useful in enhancing minute aspects of the business and our goals. Natalie was selected because of her magnetic presence, her capacity to diffuse difficult circumstances, and her excellent communication abilities, which is vital considering our goals and what we intend on accomplishing. Susan, who is highly creative and committed to providing high caliber work, contributes to the welcoming environment and cooperative cooperation as well. Now, it was challenging to narrow the field down to 4 team members due to each individual's aspirations and goals within the organization. Elizabeth's long-term goal is to move up within the company. Caitlin also aspires to a higher position. Natalie aspires to her own company one day. And Susan's long-term goals are still uncertain due to her vagueness and free-spirited disposition. The competitive nature of each individual led to most of the final decisions, however. Susan was also the most difficult to come to a consensus about due to her uncertainty about long-term goals, but it was overcome by her positive, energetic attitude and her eagerness to share ideas. She might shut down sometimes and find it difficult to focus when she's overburdened with work or personal commitments. Her long-term objectives are also unknown. Her impulsiveness and lack of conviction make it difficult for her to make long-term plans, and she's frequently taken advantage of or agrees with coworkers against her better judgment because of charming personality. She maintains her beliefs despite disagreement by keeping various points of view in mind and enjoys free conversation. She's able to converse openly with everyone, and she has some trouble listening since she wants to talk about her opinions. But despite her occasional motivational problems, she's driven by the knowledge that her job matters. So when she knows she made a difference in someone else's life, she feels successful. So all in all, these overcome some of the challenges with her person. The strengths of the team, Elizabeth excels at fixing problems, and to do her work, she's continually gathering material and conducting research. She prides herself on being meticulous and insistent on producing high-quality work that meets all deadlines, and when required, she might work quickly to meet deadlines. Caitlin likes working on difficult jobs and can deliver flawless work when under time constraints. She has a strong attention to detail. She's typically an early adapter of change and has a fair amount of flexibility. Natalie is dynamic. She's a passionate communicator and an innate leader. Susan's attitude is her greatest strength. She's also regarded as innovative and determined to succeed. So combined is a formula for success when it comes to these key attributes of strength. The weaknesses, however, the ability to pick up new talents, that would be Elizabeth's main shortcoming. She feels at ease developing the abilities she currently possesses, but she's wary of venturing into the novel and uncharted area, so not too comfortable outside of her comfort zone. But despite being carefully handed criticism, Caitlin, she takes it personally, has high expectations for her colleagues due to this, which may put a little pressure on her team. Some of Natalie's coworkers sense that she doesn't fully trust them, and she has a touch for too much contempt for them. And she also occasionally enables her coworkers to occupy her time talking, which has an influence on her productivity. And Susan occasionally struggles with concentration, has a history of missing crucial details on jobs, which might necessitate redoing a project, or at least a portion of it. But they have potential. So if you're a great leader, you can overcome this by understanding that they feel better about themselves and perform more efficiently when the team participates in a job voluntarily because they find it interesting, engaging, or worthwhile. The team performs less well when its motivation is controlled and it behaves in a particular way because of internal or external factors. So it's very important to understand not to micromanage them, kind of give them a little freedom for creativity. That being said, some of the strategies may be improved by organizational culture in both practical and statistical ways. Social contact can be created by establishing the values of the organization and improving the culture of it. And by promoting and putting this into practice, these team members will be able to communicate at a higher level, and that will lower stress, and the results will be the best job possible, as long as we can communicate this to this particular team. The team will also experience disputes. I mean, that's very possible that they've got to resolve, and leadership can help them if they're able to function and effectively and successfully complete this job in a timely manner and in a complete manner. The top team can be the ones that can get over these disagreements, advance, and deliver the greatest results. And so we see this out of this particular group. And since the team members can collaborate often, these good relationships among them are essential for the productivity of this particular project. Social contact can be created by establishing the values of the organization and improving its culture. So in general, applying situational and transformational leadership theories and techniques can foster a cooperative atmosphere and help the goal of this team, which is to successfully execute the project that is under a lot of pressure, involves a lot of risk, but ultimately the objective is to deliver the best outcome in the shortest period of time. And we feel that this team is the best choice for this particular goal. Thank you.